What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today is Sunday. I was planning on doing a big day of eating and going to the gym for a good workout, but the gym is closed all weekend. It's a holiday weekend, so 3 days, no gym. Yesterday I just ran, kind of took it easy. Today I'm going to run, and I'm also going to get like a little improvised workout in the hotel gym and just make do with what I've got for today. So I figured I'd bring you guys along, show you my track workout that I usually do, and hopefully you enjoy the video. All right, what's going on? Just made it out to the track. Gonna get in a little warm up. So today's track workout is 4 miles total. We've got an 800-meter warm up. Got a 1 mile run, 2 800-meter runs, 4 400-meter runs, and then a 800-meter cool down, and I believe that's the entire run. But yeah, 4 miles total. So I'm gonna get started on this. A little 800-meter warm up, take it nice and easy, and then the rest are pretty hard efforts, and then we have the 800-meter cool down at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna get after it. This track is kind of nice. It's got a little like 800-meter outer loop, so I'm gonna get that for my longer runs, and then I'll move in for the 400-meter efforts. It just kind of helps it feel like it doesn't take quite as many loops around, so it just seems a little easier. It's all about the mental game. All right, well, I'm gonna get started on this. I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, 800-meter warm-up done, 1 mile effort done. Came in right around 6 minutes. Next up, we have 2 800-meter efforts. This running stuff is tiring. All right, 2.5 miles down. Finished with my 1 mile and my 2 800-meter efforts. Gonna move towards the inner track. 4 400s left and an 800-meter cool down. Every time I do this workout, I feel like calling it before I even get to the 400 meters. It's a challenging track day, but nothing good ever comes from comfortable workouts. Gotta get a little discomfort in, push through it. That's where your real progress is gonna be made. So we're gonna hit these 400 meters and get a nice cool down. All right, finished up with all of my working efforts. And we've got an 800-meter cool down. Should be a nice, easy pace. Should feel natural. You should be able to hold a conversation. Just letting your body cool down. So I'm gonna do that. I might even get some extra laps in, just walking afterwards, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, 800-meter cool down. Let's go. There you go. That is my track workout. 4 miles. Loads of efforts in there. Definitely feel exhausted afterwards. Every lap should be very challenging except for your warm-ups, your cool-downs. But I try to do this track workout at least every other week. But the majority of my running is what you would call base runs or base efforts. Essentially, you're going at a pace where you can maintain a conversation. So you're trying to keep your heart rate in like a 125 to 140-ish beats per minute range. It just kind of depends person to person. But you should be able to hold a conversation during those base efforts. And you should go for more of like an endurance. So instead of setting like a goal distance, a lot of times what I'll do is set a time. So I want to go for 30, 45, 60 minutes. You do that, and it really helps increase your endurance for that. So as you start to get your runs further and further, you start to feel more and more comfortable. Even your faster runs will start to feel more easy. So I would say that's probably about 75 to 80% of my runs. And then I try to get in this track workout, and then I'll do some pace work as well, where I'll try to hold a faster pace for longer periods of time, so increase it over time. But yeah, that's kind of my run training and what it all encompasses right now. So just working up my speed, my endurance, and hopefully we'll hit that sub-3 marathon later on this year in October, and we're just gonna keep working at it. All right, gonna walk a couple laps, cool down, probably get in some pull-ups while I'm out here. There's a little pull-up bar over there, maybe some push-ups, and then I'll go back to the hotel and get work out with what they've got there. I'll catch you guys in a bit. So for today's workout, I decided to keep things pretty simple. I started off with some pull-ups and push-ups out at the track, since I knew there was a pull-up bar there and there wasn't one back at the hotel gym. Now, back at the hotel gym, I had available to me a bench and dumbbells up to 50. So usually I would go higher than 50 pounds on these movements, but because that was the max that I had, I went nice and slow on the negatives and took my time, and also removed a lot of rest time between, so I pretty much went from one exercise to the next. Now here I did a superset of the incline bench press and the bent over rows. These are a great combination to superset together. After that, I moved on to a dumbbell chest fly. Now, the goal here is to get a nice stretch across the chest. This was a pretty good weight for me. This is usually what I use, so I didn't do anything to slow it down or make any changes, just did normal sets here. And then after that, I moved on to a superset of alternating bicep curls and overhead tricep extensions. When you're doing these movements, try to keep your body as still as you can and lift with your biceps and not momentum. For the overhead tricep movements, it's more difficult if you don't have anything to rest your back against. This puts tension on your core as well. After that, I moved on to dumbbell lateral raises. For this movement, you want to keep your elbows slightly bent and raise with your shoulders, focusing also not to try and use too much momentum on your way up. I try to keep my pinkies up a little higher than the rest of my hand, just to focus on the medial delt. And then at the end here, I finished up with a superset of abs. I did some V-ups and superset with Russian twists to finish up the workout. And that was the entire workout for the day. Like I said, kept it simple, kept it short, and just got in what I could. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the workouts. Give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like, share. I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys all in the next video.